Welcome back. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Billy Belanger digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, two gone. Michael Coleman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Number 15 steps in now.
Batting 7, shortstop, number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Vizcaino scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw first as that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on its way. The play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter.
Number 15 stands in.
Now batting.
Come on, Chief, one time.
Number 15.
Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Ryan Goins steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plan himself, so he just...
So coming to the plate, number 15, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Swing and a line drive. The men on third with two down.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Turn, drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. And how about that, guys? Juan Centeno will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, Eric Garcia steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Smoke toward the hole, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Derek Harden. Junior Lake will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, and he runs. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting six.
Number 15 will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
Scorched to third. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Jason.
David Garcia will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 15 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Let it fly now.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
So stepping in, number 5, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 2-1. Number 15 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
15.
Hey, have a rip up there right
Sends
now.
that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we
The
go.
0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Hey, see it deep and drive it. What do you say?
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Jason Ladd will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in score.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eric Young Jr. as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, David Garcia. He singled his last time up. Hit to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Bisons lead it 3-2. Number 15 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Has been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive
Bases
it.
are
I'll
empty
pick
here
one
with
out.
2 men out.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more important...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively.
Number 15 will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over.
Jason Ladd gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Belanger is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Pedro Alvarado will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Hit on the ground to third. Garcia takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment now, let's get a look at the Red Wings on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher.
James Katz steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Number 15 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
And it's just the fourth inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Hey, you got
Jason
it. No one
Ladd
better. Let's go,
will
kid.
dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Push to the right side. That's in there.
Find it,
Base hit.
find it.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Buffalo's in front of this one, 4-1. Number 15 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Lopez ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 5-2 game. Number 15 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
And you know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, he is wearing them out. He's got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Ladd. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead.
He doesn't try to here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out. And meanwhile,
Eric Young Jr. strides in, grounded out his last time through.
and Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they get the force for the second out. And he is in there. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. In now, Pedro Alvarado, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Bisons lead it 7-6. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 15 is Armando Watch. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling...
Number 15 will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into third.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Eric Garcia will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Solano for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Jimenez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
To short, backhanded. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
Number 15 steps in now.
Now batting. Number 15.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
This is hit high and deep out to left. Lang ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 15 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Line drive to left, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first-pitch double.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Eric Garcia takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And a good throw gets him one gun. And he is in there.
Now batting, catcher. Let her rip right
John
here.
Hicks strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Lang looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing.
Number 15 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Lang is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the...
Hey, plays it first.
Larry Lemon will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Hey, we got one out here.
Grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Number 15 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Eric Garcia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Hey, no one better here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it.
Come on.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Here we go.
John Hicks stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Possible game winners at second base here with one away.
Hey, clutch off right here.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and
Jason Ladd will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
On the ground to the right side. To second for one, and they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, These guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say guys to the victory.